Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you.
Hi guys, it is Tuesday, October the 1st.
Yeah, and I got my cool headband on.
So everything's
totally
due
in
today.
Style.
What, your headband?
Yeah.
I like the green.
I do too.
I like the dark green.
And I still
the
have the
forest
same
green, I'm
button
gonna
down
call it.
on since the rainstorm. I put it over there. I haven't put it on since.
Jim
Except for at
reuses
work.
his button downs.
It's my pajamas.
It's fine.
My PJs.
Oh my God. Guys, it is raining. We were going to stay at the shop and do this, but I'm like, let's get out of here. There's like rain and everything.
Got some thunder action.
So let's give you a car update.
Oh.
Who wants a car update?
Yeah.
This is like a big time one, actually.
Where are they at?
Yesterday we were very upset. So today, guys, this morning, you know how I said I wasn't done yet? Well, I woke up this morning and I called them. They weren't open till 8 o'clock. Okay. So I waited till 8 and I called them up and I got the best guy, by the way, Grant. What's his name?
Grant.
He was ready to work today. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, some people you call, they're not working. He was ready to go.
Yeah.
So I gave him my information. I told him the situation and he's like, let me look at your policy. He looked at it. He's like, I don't see, he's like, we have this premium package or whatever it's called, platinum. It's not premium. I keep calling it premium. It's platinum. So we have the platinum package, wrap package, okay? So he said, you can buy it with the powertrain or without the powertrain. He's like, it looks like you bought it without the powertrain. And I'm like, they didn't even ask me that. That's great. So I kind of was like defeated. I'm like, okay.
Meanwhile, guys, when we got the warranty, Michelle was like, I mean, are we really have to pay for this? So if there was one that was even $15 more, wasn't happening. So yeah.
Regardless, okay, it wasn't even presented to us with or without. So I just assumed everything. We got like the top, like you couldn't get any higher.
Top of the top.
You couldn't get any higher than what we got,
Nope.
okay?
Can't.
That's what I assumed.
Can't.
So, yeah. So anyway, he's like, let me look into this, if you can hold on. So he went to get a supervisor, whatever. He comes back and he told me that it's a little bit of weird wording how my whole thing was put together. I don't know why, but I do have the powertrain. Regardless,
guys,
I do have it, and he had to dig deep to find it, but it was in there. So
what is that, guys? Like, what is going on?
we have the powertrain along with the whole platinum wrap and everything.
Wrap and crap.
So
Call it.
we have it all.
I mean, that's the guy told me.
We have the whole
He didn't
thing,
say like there's
okay?
some stuff that isn't covered. He's like, yo, literally
Yes.
this package like for 75,000 miles or 70 whatever months.
I think it's 75 or 40.
He's like, you'll never have to worry about
1,000 miles.
Yeah, but yeah, 75,000.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
It's
hit that.
like 84 months.
Yeah.
Or whatever comes first.
Yeah, so he was like, I said, you mean anything? He's like, because I was like, I want the one, because there's this guy, you guys probably, some people probably know this guy. This guy, Scotty, he's a Toyota guy. And he's like...
Rev up your engines.
Yeah, rev up your engines. Ha it's Scotty. Well, he does these videos, and he's like a Toyota nut. And he basically said, like, that Toyota warranty is the best, like, it's the only warranty where, like, you never have to, like, question anything. It's just a done deal. So when they were questioning stuff, I'm like, that's weird, because this guy acted like it was, like, the best warranty ever.
Yeah, and of course, I did not want to get it, guys. I'll be honest with you. Thank Jim for this one.
I told her, I said,
I really didn't want to. Well, I just never believe anything's going to work.
Yeah.
So this has been a little struggle, though. It wasn't as easy peasy as they said.
Yeah, the other thing's good. I mean, well, if they'll fix it.
So we do have the powertrain option along with the platinum wrap. So we have it all. So I talked to this guy, Grant. He called the Toyota dealership for me. He talked to them. They're figuring it out. So we still have the RAV4. We still have the courtesy vehicle. But we are going to be getting our Tundra. He said it's a quick fix, by the way.
I mean, what's that mean?
That
4 more weeks?
No, he said tomorrow. He's like, regardless, because I'm like, they should get back to you in the morning. He's like, yeah. He's like, but regardless, you'll probably be getting your Tundra tomorrow.
How did you talk to him after you literally battled with him 14 times to do the warranty, and he said he couldn't, and then you got the warranty to go through? Like, how did you talk to him after that? Because now it's like, bro, you didn't do your job. You did not do your job.
Here's the thing. I know he didn't do his job. He knows he didn't do his job. I don't need to make him feel bad, okay? Because he knows. He already is embarrassed. You don't think he's embarrassed?
Yeah.
He knows because I just found out what he couldn't. Anyway, guys, so my car should be ready tomorrow, and I got everything covered thanks to me.
But yo, if she didn't do that, we're paying for that, guys. Like,
So,
think about that. That's like $500 to $1,000 that we're paying.
3 cheers for me. So the moral of the story is sometimes you got to work for yourself, regardless of other people are supposed to be working for you. And no one, okay, believe anything anyone tells you. Anywhere.
Yeah, you're at the point.
Do your own research, find out for yourself. Do not believe anything they say, unless it's what you want to hear. If it's not what you want to hear, do not just take it. Don't just take it.
Yeah, if it's what you want to hear, then you just say thank you and move on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Come again.
All right, guys, what's going on today? Let's talk about this strike, okay? This longshoreman strike. They went on strike at midnight today, so, last night. But it's not going to affect the cruise industry or the military. They still said that they will do what they're supposed to do for the cruise ships and for the military because, the militry obviously.
But they beat up the trash man.
Yeah, but they beat up a trash man, guys. We saw him today on the news. He was bleeding.
The older guy, too.
I guess because he crossed the picket line?
Yeah, but I thought they would let the guy come in and take the trash.
It's like, I'm just trying to get the trash. I don't have nothing to do with this.
They said he hit somebody maybe a little bit and somebody threw a rock.
Oh, well, we don't know the whole story, but all I know is that he was bleeding.
When it comes to the picketing line, we know people.
It could have been. He could have been like. He could have. I don't know. I don't know what he did. I didn't hear the whole thing. But anyway, guys.
Here's one of my issues.
They are on strike, so go get your toilet paper.
Yeah, because guys,
I wanted to go get some tomorrow morning. I'm getting another 12-packer.
It'll be expensive.
Okay.
Hopefully they get it over with and done. We'll get it fixed.
Hopefully they wrap it up. But the cruise ships will not be impacted. So.
Or the military.
Or the military, or the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because apparently they have a different union than the East Coast. So.
Well, how long before they start messing with the cruisers? Because they're only going to go broke so long.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. But guys, you know why they said? They said they did not want to ruin everyone's vacations, thousands of people's vacations.
Because all longshoremen are like, I'm on vacation now. I might as well take the vacation.
How many longshoremen booked a cruise?
Probably a lot.
Hello.
Funny. Like, were you on the cruise ship? The bosses are out there too, cruising.
It's party time. All right, guys. What else? Oh, the Villa Odyssey.
Yo, it's raining right now.
Yo, it's pouring. Thank God we left.
Thank God we left.
Yes, we left.
The Villa Odyssey finally left.
Guys, the Villa Odyssey finally left. Finally. At 11:30 last night. Local time in Belfast, so I don't know. But yes, they left finally.
That's crazy.
Oh, an update on the questionnaire of last night. Everybody agreed with Jim. I think I got 2 people that agree with me.
I don't remember what I was disagreeing about, but I wanted
about the marriage, whether it was going to last or not.
Yep. Thank you, guys. We need to send that to them and let them know.
Let's
by the way, we're rooting against you.
It's put positive vibes out in the atmosphere.
Nah, you don't get married like that.
All right.
I mean, I like how people do when you're older, if it's like your second marriage, you can do some crazy stuff like that. The first one, do it proper. I don't even know if it's their first marriage.
No, it might not be their first marriage. You just assume.
Yeah, I'm just attacking.
Oh,
I'm in
God.
attack mode. Attack him. Get him. Get him, boy. Get him.
You're all fired up. What else do we got today, guys? Something else. Oh, let's talk about this.
Talk about it. Or don't talk about it. Which one you want
Let's talk about this. I don't even know if it's a trend or if it just happened once or twice. This tipping trend where you
don't do it.
Where you
guys, it's so disrespectful.
Put the money out on the bed or the sofa in a word formation
And I'll tell you what really bothered. Let me tell you what really bothered the worker.
Oh.
Let me tell you what really bothered him. I counted the one, and it was all
How much
ones.
money was it?
It was seriously like $45.
You need to make a big deal about this $45. It was some
I mean, that's probably
grand
I thought it was all
gesture.
tens. I was like, what are you complaining for? There's tens down there. I'll take that.
Just stick that in an envelope and seal it so you can get off before they see it. You know? Don't you want to spell out words. That means that guy has to pick it up he's picking up his dollars.
No, he can just do the old slide around.
No, but I think it's very insulting And if I walked in and saw that, I'd be like,
stupid.
yo, excuse me, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, go. And they'd be like, what? Well, it's for you. It's for you. I'd be like, no, you gotta come back and pick that up because I don't feel like cleaning up your money. But you know what I mean?
They're definitely annoyed by it.
You're making them pick it up. Like they're like
it's just,
peasants.
How about this? Just put it in an envelope. You don't have to do nothing. You want to write something nice about them, go on social media and let the world know how great they were, or go on and thank them through their they give you the thing. Go in and say, especially. Raj, he was the best. He was really good.
Tree.
He did a really
Tree
good
was
job.
our last guy.
You know what I think's weird? How they must sit and memorize your name. Because think about how hard their names are to memorize, right?
Because listen, do you know what you've never done the quiz after? What's it called? It's not called the quiz. The
it's like
the review.
It's like the review.
After.
Yeah.
They ask you if you were called by name and stuff.
So you have to say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should always
they
say
asked
yes.
you that though, so that is something they want them to do because people that are not too nice might be like, nobody called me by my name.
Yeah. We had this one guy at Blue, and if anyone's been to Blue Beyond, this one guy is the nicest guy, but he's very straight-laced, right? Mm-hmm. And he was so cool, and every time, he was the guy I said made the joke.
I don't know anyone's names.
I don't know his name, but he was such, I should have gotten his name. He's in the video.
Yes.
And he wears glasses, he's one of the servers, he had glasses on. But every time I saw him, man, he was so professional and I just wish I could have been like that growing up, have my shit together like that. I saw him, he's like, hey, hello, James and Michelle McCarty. And I'm like, oh, he knows our names.
You're not even like that now.
No, he's so mature. I tell Michelle, I'm like, his grandma, I'm so proud of him.
She is.
She's
his
so
mother
proud.
is
I wanted to tell him, your family's very proud of you the way you are.
I'm going to tell everybody where he is. If you watch the boarding day video, okay, he's at dinner. He's not the first guy who brought us the bread.
He was awesome, but...
Yeah, he was awesome. It's not him, though. It's not him. It's not the first guy that brought us the bread and said the seawater joke. It's not him. It's the guy who was getting our appetizer order.
He actually said
he took our food order. And he asked Jim, because I ordered 3 appetizers. And he asked
He's like,
Jim,
well, we're going to try to make it work here.
No, listen, he asked you. He said, do you want to order more? Because, she ordered 3.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, it's all right, dude.
Jim was like, no, I just want the crab martini, the lump crab martini.
It was so good, by the way.
It was so good. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. You know what's sad, guys?
So
I gave the rest of mine to Michelle, and she handed it to the takeaway.
No, I ate it.
I didn't.
I
No,
ate
you
it
didn't. You didn't eat the second one.
I didn't eat it all.
Well, I gave you. You did not
eat it all.
No, and she gave it to the dude, and I'm like, I wanted to eat it. I only gave it to her because I didn't think she was gonna have a lot to eat because there was a lot of stuff she liked.
Aww.
She don't like a gnocchi, and she don't like that.
Nice.
Yeah, she gave it to them. I was like, can I have it? Can I have it back? Why are you giving it to this dude?
It was a giveaway.
You know that's happened to you before. Tell us if it's happened. If it did J, if it didn't M, and once again we're gonna blow
By the way,
Michelle
nobody
out the
wrote J or M.
I don't care.
No, I'm just saying no one followed your instructions. They were just like, Jim, I agree with you, Michelle.
Thank you. Do that.
Oh, I got so.
Agree with me on this one. Michelle disagrees.
With what?
That's happened to you before. That's happened to your wife's done that to you.
Oh, it never happened to me before because once I give you my food, that means I don't want it. So I don't care if you throw in the trash.
Well, here's my thing. I am giving Michelle food before out of the kindness of my own heart because I'm like,
well,
look, I got all this coming in.
Keep it. I don't want to take away from your
she likes a plate
inventory.
of decorated food, and this looked really nice. So I'm like, here, you want to finish this? And she'll take it and she'll eat it, right? But there's been times where she hasn't finished it, and I'm like, I want to eat that.
Well, you shouldn't have gave it then. Listen, you shouldn't.
Let me know if that's ever happened to you, though.
You shouldn't have gave it then.
And you can come out now about it. I mean, your wife now, you're looking at your wife, or you're looking at your husband, and you're like, yeah, it's happened. You've done that.
Has anyone heard the thunder?
It's bad, guys.
Yo, this would be awesome if we were out back.
No, you're all right.
It's all right, sweetie.
Lily
doesn't like it. She don't like it. She'll go in the bathroom.
Oh, she's going to go in the sofa.
Good girl. Good
Sofa's
girl.
safer.
That's
Safer
nice.
over there. Good job.
Guys, Lily, when she gets a little scared, sometimes she goes in the bathroom.
She does.
That's so cute.
She does.
Like, what do you want to do in here?
What are you going to do in the bathroom? You just hide behind your father.
It's a girl.
She's probably like, he'll follow me. It's like a trait. Guys, we have this, by the way, during the hurricane, this...
There's a transformer right
here. It sparked. And I mean, a flame thing came down, and I saw light. There was no clouds in the sky. There's no way there was lightning. That thing was ready to blow up. So we all ran in the kitchen to take refuge, and we called the people, and they were just like, yeah, we'll come by.
FPL.
Yeah.
And they said that, it's okay. If our power's still on, we're good. So,
But I'm like, yo, this thing's about to blow.
Yeah.
It's about to go.
Yeah.
But I think what happens is with all the wind was blowing like tree remnants into it, and that caused that like flame.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think.
Yeah, a tree probably sparked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing is, can that blow? Because I'm telling you guys, one of those things blew when we were living on Dalton Street, and it was literally down the next corner. And I mean, that's a distance. It was probably 100 yards away, and it was sounding like it was right behind my head. So
Dude, this sounds crazier than that hurricane.
Yeah, the hurricane didn't. It wasn't the rain that was the problem. It was more windy.
Yeah.
But it
Well, no, this sounds like it's like a doozy out there.
You know what?
It's storming. It's thunder, lightning, wind, the whole nine.
This is bad.
It is bad. We get bad storms here that have nothing to do with hurricanes or tropical storms. It's just like
Every thunderstorm
we're
is
right
worse
at the
than every
water,
thunderstorm.
so I guess that's why we're right at the ocean. There's a lot of like humidity and this.
Every thunderstorm here is worse than any thunderstorm I've ever had.
Oh my God! When we first moved here, we live on an island, so we're going over the causeway, which is basically the bridge. And guys, the rain, you can't pull over.
No.
There's no visibility.
No.
I'm just like, well, we might just drive into the water. I have no idea where we're gonna land.
Let's go. Yeah.
All you can do is try to squint and hope to follow a light in front of you with someone's far distant like tail light.
And we had that happen
That's all
one
you can
time
do.
driving over the
It was
Jersey
scary.
Shore. You know that? We had that one time happen to us.
Well, I had one time with my mom in a blizzard, guys.
Oh, blizzards are bad.
No. I was like on like
Can't see
what's that? County Line Road.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I had no idea where I was.
I've been in bad situations.
All I was doing was trying to find one speck of light. There was zero visibility. That's how much snow there was.
It was so
Zero.
bad, guys. Oh my God.
And my mom, if I was by myself, it's one thing, but I had my mom with me, so I was like so like scared.
Yeah,
because I didn't want anything to happen to
upset.
her.
Yeah.
And I know she was upset because my mom's afraid to drive. She is.
Yeah, she's really afraid to drive, which is normal. Like, I mean, I used to be afraid to drive.
Guys, she didn't get her license till she was 33 because she was afraid to drive, and she finally got it. And I remember she told me during her learning how to drive, she took out a whole fence on Tuckany Creek.
I can imagine. She was probably rough.
So, when you're afraid to drive, my mom won't drive on highways. She's afraid. So, if you won't drive, you're afraid when, obviously, there's a blackout snowstorm in front of you.
Oh, the blizzard's rough.
Oh, my God. And your daughter's driving. Even I think your kids, even if they're adults, you're like 10.
Sometimes you'll slide. If you got, like, there's, like, nothing you can do.
Jim, I think we were in the Sundance.
That's bad.
Oh, that Sundance went through it.
Now, the Jeep was awesome, and the Liberty was good.
Yeah.
The Scion was horrible in the snow.
Yes, and when we talk about it all the time, that Sundance got us through some really scary weather situations.
Yeah, we were bad. We were in a blizzard going up to Poconos.
It was a trooper.
We didn't have
that
cell
day.
phones then.
Yo, imagine. Listen, guys, we went up to Poconos. It was an ice storm with this 1992 Plymouth Sundance. All right, me and Jim in the car. It was teal, like fluorescent teal, aqua blue.
Teal.
All right, we were going up this mountain in the ice.
Nice. And we didn't even know where my brother lived.
Here's
We're
the
trying
thing.
to find
I bought this car at an auction, like one of those like police auctions. Okay. Yeah. With the tires, we never put tires on that.
No, we just thought they were fine.
How bad were the tires?
I mean, what passed inspection?
They're probably bald as all.
We had to get it inspected.
Those tires.
They're probably like, just give us all. We wouldn't even know. We didn't even care about stuff like that back then. Now I go out and look at my tires. Like,
we were like on the brink of death, and we didn't even care or know. We had no
idea.
idea.
I always said the reason why I went to barber school. The reason why I got through barber school then is because we had back then gas was $1.
Yes, it was 99 cents a gallon.
That's why I feel bad for kids
99
today. I'm like, there's no way they can afford that gas.
Yes.
Like, $3
99
was like so hard to come up with. Remember that?
And we had that little Plymouth Sundance, so it didn't take much gas. And
you were putting a gallon of gas in a day.
That was like, thank God that the prices were like that then, or we would not be here now.
Well, I guess we would have made it somehow, but
I don't know.
It would have been through the train.
It wouldn't have been pretty.
The train.
Yeah. All right. What else are we talking? We always go like crazy.
Yeah, we don't even know what we're talking about at the time.
What else do we have? Okay.
Even if you don't put this on, I feel like I got in therapy talking to myself.
Let's talk about the by the way, let's like wrap up this tipping situation. Obviously,
just give it an envelope.
Obviously, by all means, tip as much as you feel you should, or that you are able to. Everyone's able to tip a different amount, which is fine. But yeah, tip what you want. But Don't make it art design on the bed.
Unless you give them like
Unless
couple
it's like
$100,
hundreds, okay?
do your thing.
Then you're fine.
Do whatever you want.
If you're doing some
You can
fives
dangle
and
one
ones
from the ceiling, maybe with some string, like balloons and stuff. Do some crazy stuff.
That's the only way we're gonna okay it. If it's like
you know how horrible that guy's counting that, going, oh my God, they're ones.
Yeah. First of all, he walked in the room. Let's play the scenario.
I want to count the money.
Jim, listen. He walked in the room, so excited, because it looks like a lot.
He's like, oh my God.
He's like, oh.
Because think about it, I don't know their money, so I wouldn't know.
He's like, they left me money all over the bed.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, well, the first one's a 1, just the first one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
He's like,
He's
like,
like,
they're getting further
oh,
away
it's
from
kind
each
of like
other,
a letdown. The whole thing. I can tell you right now. They did it just to take a picture of it.
Yeah, but
and post it. That's
see,
why they did it.
That's why I think they might be young. So really, I feel kind of bad because there's probably younger people that don't know better that they're like insulting.
It's like you're not writing in the sand, okay? You know, people write in the sand and let the waves come, and it's your whole video. It's
there had to be a part of you saying like, why didn't we put a note in money?
Just leave it there. I actually do
How
what
did
I
he
like
handle
to
this,
do.
by the way? How did like Carnival or whoever who did
John
this?
Heald. It was on Carnival.
What did John say? What did Heald
I don't know.
say?
John Heald just said that.
What did Heald Baggins say?
I don't know what he said.
What did Heald Baggins say?
He didn't say anything notable about it.
What he said? Did he say it's good?
No, he didn't say. They put a poll up to see if people liked it or not.
John was probably
no. He didn't say what he thought. I don't think, unless someone else knows. But I don't think he did. But they did a poll, Carnival, and most of the people just said to put it in an envelope.
Yeah.
Nobody thought this was like a fun.
You want to buy him a gift and put it in a gift or something? That's fine. You can do anything like that.
You know what I think? You know what I like to do, guys? I like to hand it to him personally.
Yeah.
I don't like even leaving it in the room sometimes. Don't I always say that? Like, where's the guy? Because I want to hand it to the guy because I'm so crazy. I always think, could there be like a secondary person that comes in and might just like swipe it and pocket it and be like, oh, they didn't leave you nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Guys, you know
I worry about that, so I want to make sure that my person gets it.
You know, sometimes you'll get the money. And then, or no, you're gonna tip your guy. You're already like, okay, it's the last night. And then one night, when we were in the front of the ship on Carnival, that one that was like crazy loud, I forget the name of the ship. It was the Liberty.
Yeah.
Well, when we were on that ship, the last night, the dude came to our room.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, I wanted to thank you guys, whatever, you guys were great. And I'm like, wait, luckily it hit me, because usually I am so dumb. I'll be sitting there like, wait, he came to get his tip. Oh my God. So I was just like, oh, whatever,
because maybe they get different people that come in the morning.
Well, there was going to be, because he was leaving the ship completely.
So sometimes they'll tell you, they'll be like, oh, it's the end of my contract, so I just want to say goodbye. You guys were great. That means, like, tip me now, because I'm not going to be here in the morning. I have to get off the ship.
Right.
That can happen. So if that ever happens to you, that's why they're doing it. And you should just tip them now.
If you don't tip, it's one thing. But
but if you do, you should give it to them.
Yeah. But, I can't see doing anything, silly like that. I mean, if you want to do something clever, like I said, if you bought them a gift or something, and there was they were like, oh, there was this bag I seen, there was a female or I don't know, or male that wears a bag, and you were like, oh, you went and bought it for him, put the money in there, maybe.
You got a fanny bag?
I do have a fanny pack.
You got an FP,
and I would love to tip. I would love somebody to tip me in my fanny pack.
For what?
I don't know. Throw a couple bucks in it.
You should wear it.
I'm gonna leave it open for the group cruise. I'm gonna do it on the group cruise. I'm gonna wear it and leave it open.
Are you gonna make people tip you? Do not tip him, okay? Oh my God, you guys see the lightning? It was just like 4th of July out front. It was like,
oh my God. That was so weird. That definitely hit somebody. Could you imagine getting hit by that? You just seen the brightness. And guys, that was literally 3-4 seconds after the strike. So that means it's far. For that to be that loud, oh my God. Is this coming our way? Guys, this might happen once in Philly where you get a storm like that where it's on top of you. Right?
Yeah, this one's it's here. Here's the weird part, guys. I can see kind of a little crack through the blinds. It looks light out front.
It does.
This is where it's weird here. There'll be weird, you'll see a big sun patch where this hell's going.
It could be clear outside. You can go outside and be
guys,
clear.
I left the store the other day. When I came out, it was pouring rain in the middle of the street. But where my door was, there was nothing. Yes. I ran into the car and I beat it by 1 second.
Guys, we went to the beach the other day. The rain was on top of us the whole time. Guys, the rain. wasn't on even near. It was clear everywhere we looked,
Yeah.
but on top of us,
Mm-hmm.
it was like this cloud. It was just chilling there.
It was
and
crazy.
it's like, here, we're going to wet you up a little bit.
Anyway, guys, have a good night. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Stay out of the rain.
Yes.